taking me like so many tries to get this video correctly as well, guys. I do have a stutter. Please bear with me as well. So please have the patience too, you know, because I do stutter too. So yeah, I will be reading these as well, you know, because Romain Molina last week did come out on Twitter as well and spoke about the scandals of football as well, in international football, club football as well, all around the world. So I'm not surprised that BT Sport or like Sky Sports or BBC Sport have not picked it up, because they've got the rights to the Premier League as well, you know, even the Champions League too, and Liga. So that's why they've not reported, because if they did, they'll lose these rights as well, because these organizations will go somewhere else as well. So always money talks as well, you know. So these kind of companies care about money over good people, you know. So they rather screw over people than don't help them. So it is what it is, guys. But I'll be reading out some of these scandals as well. I will link it down in the description below too, for you guys to actually read it for yourself as well, because there's a lot. If I had to read it out now, right, like all of it, bro, we'll be here for hours, bro, because I'll be starting all that nonsense. But anyway, guys, I will get started as well. So I'll pick out a few, and then you guys go read it as well, because it's worth the read, guys. Because it's a nonsense. Because again, wherever there's money, fame, and power, people always take advantage of that, and they screw over good people too. So hey, it is what it is. But anyway, so the first one is earlier why Montpellier striker wasn't fired from the SM Khan's youth setup for physically assaulting the supervisor at the academy. Instead, after physical threats, he brought over some secondary school friends in the washrooms to undress and please themselves in front of him. You know, I'll be speaking in code as well, because if I say some of these words, I'll be blocked on YouTube, 100%, fam. I'll be done out on YouTube, because the amount of madness that's going on here, fam. You know what I mean? But yeah, it is what it is. Crazy one too. I'm not surprised by that. Of course, in youth setups, of course, from under 8s to under 16s, there's always going to be wrong ones. You know, there's always going to be messed up managers, even coaches as well, that always like would want to, you know, feel up like these smaller children. So yeah, I'm not surprised by this. So I'm moving on as well. 400 plus players currently playing in the Premier League Championship, League One, and League Two. Well, League 1 and League 2 have been EPO'd multiple times in their youth. Some of them have contracted poop hole injuries or diseases, and they've gone specialized clinics. As a result, this is a two-decade-old issue. The first story will come out in December. I'm not surprised by this. Again, you know, there's kids who come from Senegal, kids who come from Cameroon, Gabon, you know, even like let's say Japan, even in South Korea, you know, Thailand, Philippines, in Mexico, Brazil. They want to better their lives. They want to better their parents' lives. You know, they're living in poverty. You know, they get an opportunity to play football, for them to actually be professional footballers, to, you know, to actually make money, for them to actually look after the families as well, you know, and they get there, and then there's a wrong-minded SOB, you know, like, who want to take advantage, like, oh, if you don't do this for me, if you don't pull your pants down for me, you won't get played, you know, and you have to go back home and be poor with your parents, you know. So some of these guys are desperate, fam. You know what I mean? Like they'll be forced into doing these kind of things, bro. They genuinely will be as well, you know. And again, I hate scumbag people who take advantage of good people, fam. I hate this, bro, because they've got no morals, fam. They're just literally scumbags, bro. That's what it is as well, you know. And it's a sad situation as well, because this is a 2-decade-old situation, fam. 20 years, bro. 20 years, bro. This has been going on. It's probably been going on even more as well, you know. But you know, and I hope that these people get put behind bars, bro. And I hope that they come out and get named and shamed, bro. And it's just a shame it's shame on Sky Sports, shame on BBC Sports, shame on all these big news corporations, right, that have not even dug deeper to even try to find out the truth as well, you know. Because this is it's mad. But anyway, we'll move on, guys. So this one I was not surprised by. Well, actually, when I read this, I actually laughed at it, because I was like, yeah, I'm right. I knew it. I knew it as well, you know, because it's involving Megan Rapinoe. the so-called, oh, I'm all about equality, oh, female rights, oh, this and that. That Megan Rapinoe. So it's come out, right? Megan Rapinoe wasn't bothered by Haitian girls getting EPAR. So it's just spell EPAR backwards, EPAR, and then you get your result to what I'm trying to say. You know, she prefers earning money. She prefers earning money over defending these young girls. She's a Homelander fan. If people watch The Boys, yeah, like you know how Homeland is like. You know, all bright and shiny, Captain America-esque on cameras, but behind the scenes, he's a diabolical person, fam. The worst of the worst of people, fam. That's what she is, bro. You know what I mean? You know, oh yeah, I want to fight for you because you're not getting paid right. No, she's trying to use her selfish intentions for her to actually get paid more, fam. She doesn't care about these girls, bro. She just cares about herself, and it's just what it is, you know. And I'm not surprised by this. The first time when I read it, I was like, yeah, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked because, again, like, there's always people like this. There's always people like this, especially in media. Like, if you look at what's come out with Ellen DeGeneres, Jimmy Savile here in England. People, if you don't know who Jimmy Savile is, please go check this guy out, because this was crazy when this first came out. You know, so I'm really not surprised by this as well. We'll move on. A Liga team covered up a kiddie lover. So it starts with the pedophilia, right? Scandal in their youth academy by brainwashing their player. By the time law enforcement was involved, then sent the young player in question back to his country. He was a foreigner. As what I said, like, guys, like, if you imagine, like, you're coming from Africa, fam, you're low in poverty as well, you know, you got world-class talent. You get what I mean? You can get up to a level like Sadio Mane, Drogba, fam, Mo Salah as well, you know, and you've got that talent. You're 16 years old as well, you know, but your coach is an absolute prick. You know what I mean? And he wants to take advantage of you, like, and he's like, okay, pull your pants down and please yourself in front of me, otherwise you won't play. You know what I mean? And then, like, when you try to speak to someone about this, they send you back home to your country because you try to come out and expose this messed up guy. You know what I mean? So again, like, whichever this league team is, they need to find these teams, bro, and deduct points from them. Deduct points from them. If a Man United player, right, was involved, from, I don't give a crap if it was Paul Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, Luke Shaw, David De Gea, Big Ed, Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Mason Greenwood, Anthony Martial, Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, bro. If any of this came out, right, about any of these, like a Man United player doing a madness, fam, I want them out, bro. I want them out as soon as possible, bro, because there's no space for guys like this in football, in my opinion, bro. There isn't, bro. There genuinely isn't, fam, but, you know, we move on. So one of the largest academies in DR Congo is currently managed by a kiddie lover ring. So you know, pedophilia ring. Like, I'm not surprised. Africa is very sketchy. I'm from Africa. I grew up in Africa. I came here when I was very young, so I'm not surprised by this. You know, like, you can literally bribe a policeman, like, what, £10 in Africa for a crime, and he will turn his back. So imagine, like, this football team, how much they give to the authorities for them to continue doing their madness. I'm not surprised by this, guys. But anyway, we move on to Ferland Mendy. Another Mendy as well, you know, and it's a shame it had to be this guy as well. So Ferland Mendy as well. So he apparently hit a woman, knocked her to the ground, kicked her in the head before showing her his middle parts, you know, his reproductive organs. You know, she was taken to the emergency room after suffering head trauma. He also Ivisuba, you know, assaulted another woman. The Players Club covered up the story in order to sell him the following year. So again, you know, Leon, bruh, if this is true, fam, Leon, you know, it's again screwing over people over money, just because you want to sell him, just because you want to sell him to Real Madrid, lying. You know, it's a shame because again, if anybody's surprised by this, you should not be, because this is football. A lot of people lie in football. There's a lot of lies in football, and it's just what it is. But again, Ferland Mendy, and again, take it with a grain of salt as well, because we do not know if this is true or not. But Romain Molina, right, he came out more onto the story as well about Ferland Mendy, and he said that he's not spoken to his family in over 3 years, and as well, and it's such a sad situation too. So, you know, it is what it is as too. We're gonna speak about PSG next. It's a shame because my friends support PSG. You know, I've been to the stadium. You know, I've got a few PSG kits. I actually like the team, fam. When JJ Okocha played for them, Pauletta, you know, Ronaldinho, fam. Like, before PSG were famous, I knew, before PSG got this money, I knew who PSG were, like before all this, bro. Guys like Nene, G. You get what I mean? But anyway, so Paris Saint-Germain has been conceding burnout after burnout. Over 100 employees have left the club. In the last year alone, Leonardo is hated because of his behavior. Also, right, Romain, I'll keep on calling him Romain Molina, fam. He's come out and said that he can write an entire book on the amount of things that PSG has done, fam. You get what I mean? And also as well, right, if this is true or not, right, on Twitter last week too, right, so it was a Bayern page, right, they wrote that Bayern was offered, right, to match fix a big game. I do not know if this is true or not, allegedly, fam, right. Bayern was offered to throw away a big game, fam. A big game in the Champions League last season. Last season was 2020. Which big game was it in the Champions League that Bayern Munich was involved with PSG? The Champions League final. I think that maybe it might have been this. I'm just going off, just, you know, just calculating things in my head, trying to put 2 and 2 together. So it might have been that game. It might have been a group stage game, but we do not know yet. We do not know yet, guys. But hopefully more of this does come out as well. So hey, we'll see what it is, right? Moving on to Africa again. Most African FA presidents get paid, you know, SEX workers, you know, starts with the P, prostitutes, you know, I'll say that, or have their daughters' studies covered in other countries as well. You know, African leaders, no matter where it is, no matter if it's basketball, running the country, they're always shady, fam. Like my friend Sule, he even talks about like the African leaders in like Congo to how like shady they are as well. So I'm not surprised by this as well. The next one's including Arsenal. So at Arsenal, all the players inhale nitrous oxide. A player came back to celebrate his birthday in Paris under the theme nitrous oxide balloons. You know, I don't know if this is true or not, but it's Arsenal. If this is Man United, fam, I'll be losing my head. I'll be going mad. You know, if this is true, fam, I'll be losing my shit, bro. But anyway, we moved on, bro. This one is mental. This one is crazy. I think this will be the last one that I keep it on, because there's so much more, guys. I've been here for what, 15 minutes. There's so much more, guys. But this is my last one. Please go check it out in the description down below, because there's so many more messed up ones. So yeah, a French international organized parties where he would defecate in women's mouths and filmed himself while doing it. He forced a girl who later unsought to issue a formal complaint to participate. Someone offered Molina a video which he declined to see, fam. You know, this one again, not surprised. Wherever there's power, yeah, people take advantage of people. You know, like R. Kelly, golden showers, all these kind of things. People have their things that they're like. You know, I just look out, I'm like, hey, you can do whatever you want, guys. But that one, I'm not surprised. Like, I've seen a video where girls get paid 10K for a guy to shit on them, you know. And I'm not surprised by this, where a player is shit in someone's mouth. You know, like, it's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. People have some weird fantasies, bro. Some weird, what's that word now? Fetishes, you know. People have some weird things, you know. And for that, I'm not surprised, guys. But yeah, that's been the video, guys, as well, you know, because there's so much more. There's literally so much more that's came out, you know. Like the Mongolian FA paying Brazilian football players to play for the national team, to knock out East Timor. There's so much more, but guys, please go check it out as well. If you got any thoughts, concerns, comment down below as well. It's a sad state of affairs that, of course, things like this happen in football. Again, not surprised, you know, money, power, people, it goes to their heads, people change, you know, and yeah, it's mad. And go check out my channel update too, because I did get a copyright strike for the Al Hilal video too, with the Empire and Steelers. Things are going to be done differently in this channel too, so with like video requests too, so I'll try to figure out a way as well and try to bypass that as well. And thank you so much for your support, guys. And all I have to say is, guys, please know who you are inside. Know who you know yourself to know others. Know who you are. Be a good person. Have morals, guys. Have morals. Do not treat people like crap, like dirt as well, you know, because somebody will come and do the same thing to you. So just please think about that as well, you know, because again, if you're in a position of power and you never know what people are going through, and you're out here saying, oh, do this for me, or otherwise that happen. Maybe this guy is working hard, he's got a family to feed, maybe he's going through tough things as well. So try not to take advantage of people, guys, and just try to live like a good human being, you know. And because there's already too many negative people, too many people going mad. So it is what it is, guys. So know yourself to know others, guys. But yeah, I'm signing out. Peace.